gonna do kind of consensual. I have no idea what this is, but the headline is "The Gang Goes Back to Army School." And at Chaos Rage, thank you for the follow. So yeah, this is the gang goes back to Army School. No clue what that means, but it's kind of consensual. So it's Eli, it's Rich, and it's Nick. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. I'm still upset that I didn't actually do the VW designed by a woman on stream because that was fucking hysterical. But these guys are always great. I don't know if Ethan is going to be on this one. They may have actually recorded this when Ethan was facilitating his move, possibly. So Ethan may not be on this one. And real fan, thank you. I love you too. Oh, no, Gray Matter, that's literally what their podcast is called. It's literally called Kinda Consensual.
Fast, like a cheetah. In bed. In other words, he's a two-pop chop.
Wait, am I wrong? Was I wrong? No, I was not. Good night, Stinger Man. Have a wonderful night. All right, chat. Let's see what the gang is going back to Army School, shall we? Yes. Mods, if someone could pop the Discord link into the kit chat for me, please.
Dude, when Butler was like, we can put you through Ranger School, I was like, ah!
I hit him up.
That was the one. I drew the line so fast on that. Richard's face. That is the face I made.
I hit him up for that. Not Ranger,
bro.
Not Ranger School. I told him I want to get my, because I have level 1 and level 2 MACP certifications. I want to get 3 and 4.
Your combat medic badge?
No, Modern Army Combatives program.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's like a month to do 2 and 3 at Fort Benning.
Holy shit. I did 1 and 2. It used to be
I got it.
4.
That is the one series.
There is 4. 1 and 2 you can do at your unit level as long as you have a level 4 guy there to sign off on it. But to get 3 and 4, you have to go to the actual school in Fort Benning.
Okay, Revan, you seem to know about this. Explain to me MACP. Please explain to me what is involved, or anybody that may be aware of this. What is involved in MACP? I've never heard this acronym before. I do not know anything that might be involved. I get the feeling it is a combat-based training course of some sort, like a combat like certification type of course. Oh, it's the Army's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. That now makes perfect sense why Nick would want to do that. Okay. I get it. That makes, okay. Now I see why Nick wants to eat that. He's done level 1 and 2 and why he wants to do 3 and 4. All right. Thank you. That I had no idea. I didn't even know that the Army was doing like grappling martial arts, like jiu-jitsu style stuff. That's actually really cool that they do it. Do they, Revan? Okay. That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Sign off on it, but to get 3 and 4, you have to go to the actual school in Fort Benning.
I thought they got rid of 4 and they made 3 all-encompassing.
Oh, maybe they did. Then I just want 3.
This is a while ago, so they could have went back to 4.
Whatever the max level is.
But they went from 4 to 3. And
now,
well,
yeah, maybe I just need 1.
Nick, you will tap dude, I remember doing that, and when I got certified, I tapped out the instructor for my cert because we were doing level 1s. They sent me like, Quavis, you're going to level 1. I was like, okay. And rolling with the instructors, I could tap them out, and they're like, what? I was like, I don't know. They sent me here, so I'm just doing
Dude, you'd stop your life for a month to do combatives for a month?
Yeah. It's not...
Rich! Nick loves doing jiu-jitsu. He talks about it all the time. You act surprised that he would want to actually certify in level 3, possibly 4, of military jiu-jitsu? Come on, Rich. This is Nick we're talking about. You know he's all over this shit.
It's not like I wouldn't get
content.
It's not like I wouldn't get content out of it. I do a video on the Modern Army Combatives program, do a vlog series while I'm just getting the shit kicked out of me. It'd be great.
do some podcasts for it.
Yeah.
Actually, Nick, would you be down?
Correct.
Rich also.
Correct,
send you
J10,
the
he
invite.
does.
If we actually do this for the different schools, that we can just do, like, make content out of it, bring in our guys, because I'd want to
Hey,
do
Fat
Halo,
Man, have a great night.
Scuba.
You
I
can
am
have
not
Halo.
getting. I'll do Halo.
I'd do Mountain Warfare. I would totally do Mountain Warfare up in Vermont. Get the Ram's Head badge. That's the coolest badge.
Wait,
They made it all weird now.
Did they?
They made the
They used-
horns gold, and now it looks funny. Or they did something.
That's
They
on-
did something
that's
to
on-
it. It looks funny
That's
now.
on like the dress uniform, the actual like military combat uniform. It's blacked out. It looks dope.
No, it's
Wait. Okay, I know obviously Rich is still reservist in the military. He's still a reservist as a drill sergeant. Is Nick still a reservist, a medic? I thought Nick was actually out. I thought he had concluded his service and was out. Is he still reserve? He's still active reserve? You think he's ready reserve? He was like he might have initially enlisted as full time, but I thought he finished his tour of duty and then and I thought he was out. But the way he's talking about getting certifications it sounds like he is still maybe reserve, because I'm not even sure ready reserve would be able to get these certifications, because ready reserve is not the same thing as reserve. He did say he's out. Wow, so maybe they offer it to non-enlisted people. That'd be kind of interesting if that was the case. If they would allow to non-enlisted people. It could be like maybe we missed part of that. I thought Nick was saying that he was intending to do this. And that may be possible. The Army's talked about letting the Unsub guys try. Oh, maybe that could be a Kaibo. Okay, that could possibly be it. That the Army is just like, yeah, you can do it. That could work. And Tom and the Dark Gods, thank you for the follow, by the way.
black and gold.
Is this thing?
It's Mountain Warfare School. It's taught by so there's 10th Mountain, and then there's a reserve unit of 10th Mountain Army National Guard out of Vermont, and they're the ones
it's the
that
Vermont
run
Guard.
They run the Mountain Warfare School, and you get that Ram's Head badge for completing it.
Oh, I know, J10. I
I'm gonna
know.
let you know there's gonna be about 1 million infantry dudes right now looking this up, because I have never heard of this in my entire.
You've never seen it?
No,
Yeah, it's all like rappelling and mountain survival and like small unit.
I've heard
tactics.
Mount School. What the?
Wait, UI never heard about the Mountain Division? Really? Like, I'm aware of the existence of the of 10th Mountain Division. I'm aware of them. They, there's like Nick was saying, they do a lot of basically like climbing and rappelling and stuff like that. Yeah, there's like the actual mountain school. I mean, Kaibo, even if he was third ID, I would expect that he would have at least heard of 10th Mountain, because they're pretty fucking famous. The 10th Mountain Division is a pretty fucking famous, badass military unit. I would expect you to have at least known about them. I'm a little surprised that he'd never heard of them. But who knows? I mean, maybe he was just so focused on just trying to stay alive that he didn't really care about the other units. And my guess is 10th Mountain might not have done a whole lot of work where he was in, POI was in Afghanistan? Was Eli deployed in Afghanistan, or was he deployed in Iraq? I can't remember where he was deployed at. But yeah, I mean, he might have been more focused on just staying alive, so I suppose I could understand that. Iraq? Okay.
I did not know this was a badge.
The OCP badge looks okay. The pin looks like a retarded ghost.
That's fair.
What the? I've never heard of this thing.
Yeah, I would.
Okay,
go to
what
that
school? Which schools? Okay, if we got a chance, I would 100%.
We could all
go
do
and
airborne
do
school.
these
It's only
schools
2
with-
weeks.
I'm good.
Oh, it's
Content?
fun.
This would be a blast.
Come on.
Sniper school?
I did sniper school.
How long is that,
I do
though?
sniper school. What?
How long is sniper school?
Sniper school, I think, is a month.
Sniper school is longer than a month.
Length. I want to say it's 30 days. 10 weeks. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, Sniper School's got to be longer than a month, because Sniper School is not. I'm one thing I'm somewhat familiar with is Sniper School is it's not simply just learning how to shoot. Sniper School is not only learning how to shoot, it's also learning how to create your own ghillie suits, how to infiltrate, how to exfiltrate, how to setting up proper positioning. No, Rubble, it's like 2.5 weeks. He just said or 2.5 months. Eli just said it's like a 10-month program. That's like 2.5 months. So yeah, it's the field craft for the ghillie suit, movement, camo also falls in the ghillie suit. Yeah, there's a lot of ballistic calculus going on there. So like Sniper School it's a hell of a lot more than simply just learning how to shoot. It goes way beyond that. And so yeah, when he said 1 month, I was like, hey, what? Well, no fucking way is it 1 month. And it's not, it's 10 weeks. Yeah, like if they're like you basically like one of the whole things about sniper about being a sniper is you have to infiltrate in behind, and it basically what they teach you is like infiltration into enemy territory, remaining unseen, i.e., moving tactically and also crafting your own ghillie suit out of the localized flora and fauna into your ghillie suit so you can remain unseen, being able to pick your spot, learning how to spot areas of opportunity where you can set up, working with your spotter, because the sniper always has a spotter. So working with your spotter, learning how to set up windage, doing the math calculations to adjust the windage on your sights, doing proper map reading, ping, the recon work. Like, it is extremely involved, because leave us not forget, when you are a sniper or a sniper team, you are out there by yourself. It's not like, the scout teams where you're literally in a team and you've got like a collective of like 4 or 5 people per team minimum, and you're in constant radio communication back to headquarters. You can always call in airstrikes if need be. Snipers are out there, way out there by themselves, usually little to no communication, because the snipers work in silence, so they're not going to give themselves away with radio traffic or anything, with traffic over the area, anything like that. They are out there by themselves, solo. So they basically have to learn how they, as a 2-man team of sniper and spotter, can do all this, get in, take out their target, and exfiltrate, all being unseen. And that is no easy task, and hence why I still think 10 weeks is a bit short. I would have expected it to actually be closer to like 3 to 4 months, but hey, I mean, it's still 10 weeks, so it's like it's still 2.5 months, and it's still an extensive amount of training for it.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, 30 days. I don't know if that's right.
No, 5 weeks. So 5 weeks.
What?
Army. So Marsoff, advanced sniper course is 10 weeks. I did advanced marksmanship training, and that was 2 weeks in the Army. But that was all we could get. And then they sent tanks and Foster to actual sniper school, and they both.
Let's see. Hang on. Sniper bait. What did you say here? Something you have to do for sniper school is look at random objects. The Bible says it's an apple, compass, lighter. It said describe them to your instructor without saying what they are. Never had a bigger headache. Yeah, I could see that. Because being detail-oriented is very important when you're a sniper. Mm-hmm. And correct, Anubis. Yes, Leroy Jethro Gibbs is a USMC scout sniper. Indeed, he is.
Both got fucking qualified. They only sent 2 out of the entire battalion. But we did advanced marksmanship school before we deployed. I would do sniper school. I'd do Halo. I would do combatives. Ranger school. Like even pre-Ranger school. Dude, pre-Ranger. My buddy got screwed over. Rich, have you done Ranger school?
No.
Did you do pre-Ranger?
No, I would go to Sapper School.
Sapper School would be
I
fun.
still don't want to go to Sapper School. Sapper School's harder. You can pass and not tab, which is the stupidest shit ever.
How's that work?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can pass Sapper School and not tab it.
How?
Go on.
Why?
I don't know. I forgot how, but I just know that it's a thing. Guys will go back. You lose so much weight because they give you an MRE a day. It's like no shit survival school. Like Ranger School, they give that out to every other second lieutenant. Like Sapper School's hard, and it's in Leonard Wood. I see those guys sucking all the time.
What's the survival school? What the fuck is that called?
Seir.
Seir School.
That's one
Seir's not bad.
I want to do, but I also don't want to do, but it sounds fun as
So
Seir School, I think would be really useful even in civilian life because it's like Nick was saying, it's survival school. It's literally teaching you how to go out there on your own and just survive on your surroundings. It would be extremely useful to anyone. I'm kind of a little surprised that some enterprising soul who might have been a Seir School instructor or something hasn't set up like a civilian version of it to teach civilians survival techniques. Yeah. Sapper School, someone help me out. I've heard of Sapper School before. I'm blanking on what you do in Sapper School. Someone help me out. I'm trying to remember what the heck you do with Sapper. Oh, it's combat engineering and demo. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so Sapper School is not EOD, but it's as you said, Grey Mare, it's combat engineering. Sabotage. Okay, it's okay. Gotcha. That would be fun. Granted, the way Rich is describing it, I don't like the fact that you could go to Sapper School pass and not get your tab. That would fucking suck. But the idea of Sapper School, actually, like learning how to just get in there and sabotage shit, that actually sounds fun.
depending if you do normal Seir School, it's not bad. There's like 2 different versions of it. Actually, we know the sergeant major that runs it here in San Antonio.
Yeah, there's like Seir for everybody and like pilots, and then there's Seir for like special operations.
You know who would be hilarious to get to go to Seir School with us? JD Delay.
Oh my God.
Where you're just trying to evade somebody tracking you down in the woods.
Do you think he'd shove a whole bunch of shit in his mayonnaise asshole again?
All right,
They told me not to, but I brought them.
There's
a pile of clothes in the woods.
There's no piles of clothes in the woods. Where are you gonna hide, JD?
You have to get.
I honestly would love to see what JD would do. I would love to see him in Seir School and see, all right, JD, the enemy's looking for you. Hide. Because that's, what he built his career on. I'd be really curious to see what he could come up with. Because I bet he could get pretty fucking inventive. Honestly, that would... Unsub guys, come on. You have just verbalized out fucking standing content for you guys to do for Unsub. Make it happen, guys. You know it would be fucking awesome.
A go or no go on at least 50% of the leadership performance during Sapper School. The tab, you have a certain amount of points to pass, you have to have a certain amount of points to just pass. But then you have to have another number for getting the actual tab plus goes. I would be so pissed going through that school, passing and not getting a tab.
I don't even understand how you could do that.
For those of you that don't know, Sapper School is like Army Ranger is the badass hardcore school for infantry. Anybody can do it, but that's
leadership
what it's for.
School.
It's infantry tactics. Basically, you're going to be able to perform at a high level while we starve you to death and beat the fuck out of you. Sapper School is the equivalent for Army combat engineers. So, like the dudes that blow shit up.
Yeah, explosives. It's all explosives. Tying knots, different explosive combinations that you have to do in the field, and a lot of infield shit.
My buddy actually on the way back to Fort Lewis.
Wait. Anubis, Okay, the audio is not looking desync for me. Try refreshing your stream. It might be some desync on your side. It's all looking perfectly good for me. So you might want to do a quick refresh.
After passing Sapper School, got stopped at the airport because his backpack got flagged for a whole shit ton of explosives.
Yep.
I remember he like telling the story.
Dude.
He told the story on
They
Unsub.
stopped him so fast. They did the pre-screen. They're like, "Oh, sir, we're gonna run this wand over," and it just went off the
Wand
chart.
exploded.
Dude, deck cord, see everything.
I remember Eli told this story on Unsub. Like, he didn't have explosives, but he had just come from Sapper School and he'd been hauling around all of the gear in his bag. And so, of course, there were traces fucking galore. And I think he, like, actually was able to, yeah, there was, like, shit tons of residue. And I think, like, he didn't get through without too much problem. He explained what it was. He explained that he had set, that I think he had his orders on him. So he was, if I'm remembering the story correctly, Eli said, like, he was able to present his orders, like he had just come from Sapper School, and that he was an instructor, what have you. And it wasn't a big deal, but I could absolutely
Just
see it as a
smile and
pants
wave,
load kind of
boys.
moment.
Smile and wave.
Yeah. And by the way, Salamander, thank you for the follow.
It's like, well, I have orders, so this is I can
Yeah,
explain
there you go.
this. Dude, did you guys ever get a with C4 and deck cord while you were in?
No.
Yeah. I'm an engineer.
What?
Yeah.
How the dude, Rich? I thought you were.
PSYOP.
I was. I have multiple MOSs.
Shit.
I'm currently a drill sergeant for engineer OSET. I am an engineer. I'm a bridgie. I'm not a combat engineer. I'm a bridgie. But we still blow shit up. The only difference between a bridgie and a combat engineer, and honestly, I don't know why they don't combine the two, is that bridgie engineers in the beginning learn a little bit about the dry support bridge, which is this massive bridge that's attached to a truck that like zooms out I-beams, and then you can connect them one by one.
Yeah, the cool ass vehicle.
Yes. And then we also do ribbon bridges on with boats, which is fun. And then the combat engineers just do urban breaching. Those three things are the one guy has and the other guy doesn't, and vice versa for combat engineers and bridgies. And the reserves makes us do both because they want the numbers to show, oh, we've got all these combat engineers in reserve. And when the combat engineers are high and the bridgies are low, they go, oh, well, they're dual trained. So now they count as bridgie engineers.
I see. Oh, I had no idea Rich was an engineer. I knew he was PSYOPs. I knew that's how he started off. He started off with PSYOPs. I had no clue that he was an engineer. Like, he was saying, like, yeah, I'm a drill sergeant and an engineer OSAP, but, like, I did not realize he was actually a drill sergeant instructing on the engineer stuff. This is the first time I've heard about this. I had no fucking idea. Huh. Fascinating. We learned something new today, chat.